This video is going to collect together modules of a playlist that go over each of the questions for our second categorical logic homework and discuss how I got to the answers. Our first problem comes from section 4.7 of the Hurley text, section 1 of the problem set for that section, and number 14 is our problem, and our instructions tell us to translate the following into standard form categorical propositions. We're given the following sentence: only nuclear powered vehicles are suitable for deep space exploration. So let's take a moment and remind ourselves what the goal of translation here is in this categorical logic in this chapter. Our goal is to take some English sentence and to translate it into one of our 4 standard form categorical statements, a statement written in English, right? And so what we want to do is translate this into one of those 4 standard form categorical statements so that when we are done, that statement will start off with one of our standard form quantifiers. So it's going to have an all, a no, or a some. It's going to have the universal affirmative quantifier, the universal negative quantifier, or the particular quantifier. That quantifier will be followed by a subject term. That is a phrase that picks out the subject class, a class of things. So remember, we always want to pick out classes of things. That subject term then is going to be followed by one of our standard form copulas, the 2 versions of our only verb for this logic, and that version of the verb has to be consistent with the standard form quantifier. So for universal quantifiers, we always use are. For particular quantifiers, our standard form copula could be are, or in the case of particular negative sentences, it could be are not. Are not will only go with some, are will go with all, no, or some, depending on the type of categorical statement that we want to write. Finally, the last element of our translated English sentence will be a predicate term, a phrase that picks out the predicate class, picks out specifically a class of things. Now, with all of that in mind, when we look up here at our state number 14, only nuclear powered vehicles are suitable for deep exploration. So we've got a copula here that is a standard form copula, but we don't have an explicit quantifier, so we want clues for what our quantifier ought to be. Our statement tells us only nuclear powered vehicles are, and then we have an incomplete term here, incomplete specification of a class, suitable for space exploration. So when we think about what that says if you're suitable for deep exploration, then you are a nuclear powered vehicle, because only nuclear powered vehicles are suitable for deep space exploration. So we can use our rule that Hurley suggests in that section and come up with a translation in English that is one of our 4 standard form categorical statements, a universal affirmative statement, a type A statement. Our quantifier is all. Our subject term is the term that's being included in or excluded from the predicate term here, and that would be vehicles suitable for deep space exploration. Notice I've used a noun phrase to make sure that my subject term picks out a class of things. Suitable for deep space exploration does not pick out a class of things. We have to add a noun phrase to it. We can keep our are. That is our copula that's consistent with our universal quantifier. And then finally, we get to our predicate term, nuclear powered vehicles. Our initial sentence says that only nuclear-powered vehicles are suitable for deep exploration. In other words, if you're one of those vehicles that's suitable for deep exploration, then you are a nuclear-powered vehicle. All right? If we were to switch the order of these, all nuclear-powered vehicles are vehicles suitable for deep space exploration, it would leave open the possibility that there are other types of vehicles that are vehicles suitable for deep space exploration, and this sentence explicitly rules that out.